Hey, welcome to the Toadstead. Well, we're here towards the middle end of the summer. You can see a little bit over there in the garden. And we haven't done a whole lot, but that's because around here things just pop up. And this is one of them. You can see a mast laying there. This is one of those things. A friend of mine called me up about a month ago and said, hey, looking for a sailboat. And well, about 2 weeks later, we found this gem. This is a Com-pac 20. Now these are really, really well-regarded sailboats. And this one had a few problems that I think, well, just kind of made other buyers back off of it. The biggest one was a paperwork snafu, which around here, that'll scare a lot of people because you got to have your paperwork straight. The other was the trailer was a little substandard to the boat. The boat's a little heavy for this trailer, and as I don't know if you can see it in the video, but the boom is just slightly bent right here. But this is an expensive vessel. They just are. And my friend was able to score it very, very well. Did a good job on the price because of that. And it did have one, I'll just show you this real quick. This is what we've been kind of messing around with. Right here, there was a little bit, it looked like the boat had gotten up against, you know, perhaps a piling or something. It gave a little chong right here on the hull deck joint. And as you can see, the rub rail's missing. Now, after real careful inspection, it did not in any way compromise the whole deck joint at all. But it did put some small surface cracks right here in this area. And if you're wondering what this red stuff is, this is West System epoxy with some microballoon filler. And it's just what you use for this kind of thing. And we just did this a day or so ago, and we're letting it cure before we start sanding and putting the rub rail back on. Now, this may have turned off a lot of people who don't know, but it did not in any way compromise the hull. It's just basically a visual. Here's where the chain plate comes down. For you non-sailors, this is where one of the places where the mast is attached. And it, of course, is in perfect condition, not a problem. Inspection on the inside showed no delamination whatsoever, no motion, no cracks, no nothing. So I think my friend scored really nice. And he got an engine with it, too. Maybe you hear some noise in the background, it's just a washing machine running. But we'll get this old girl back in the water probably in another 2 or 3 weeks. Gonna update some stuff while we got the mast off. Gonna put some new lighting, some new wiring, whatnot on there. We're just after getting her in the water so he can go sailing. And it's not really gonna take all that much, just a lot of TLC, little stuff, mostly wiring and whatnot. So these are the kind of things that just pop up. You know, they have that saying that life is what happens while you're planning on doing something else. But around here, we really like boats, and it's going to be a joy to help get this one back in the water. But just a quick update, something we're doing this summer. Fair winds, y'all. See you next time around.